Hello everyone, Rob here again at the Ministry of Temporal Mechanics, and today we're going to be creating what I've been calling the vintage Seltzer bottle lamp.
Seltzer? Then I'll have some too.
Now I go online to eBay and I hunt down some vintage Seltzer bottles. I tried the blue ones and they look great when they're not lit up, but when they're lit up they're not as wonderful as you would think they would be. The incandescent lamp makes them look an odd color that I'm not crazy about. But I do try to get Seltzer bottles that are fluted because it does wonderful things to the light. The price varies quite a bit. I think you can get them as low as $25, but they'll go up to $75 or even higher. The next thing I use is wooden base. Now if you're a woodworker, maybe you'll turn them on your lathe, but I go to eBay and I purchase these. The first part of the process is to cut a hole in the base for a standard light socket. Sometimes I use a diamond coring bit because it gives me a nice smooth finish without any chipping. For the light socket that I'm using, it was necessary to use a router to cut out a little space. For these projects, I really like to use the antique style cloth covered wire. With this particular socket, I needed to do some soldering to change out the wires. I also like using these vintage plugs. I'm grinding down the tip of this screw because I'm going to be putting felt on the bottom of the socket. It'll be additional support for the base. Next, I glue in the socket using 2-part epoxy. The next step is to cut a hole in the bottom of the Seltzer bottle. I'm using a diamond coring bit. You might find this surprising, but I found that just holding the bottle to begin the cut is a very good method. It's very important to get a good grip on the bottle and go slowly. Once I start the cut and I have a groove in the bottle, then I use water to keep the cutting area cool and keep the bottle from cracking. I go slowly and add water as it evaporates. Once the diamond coring bit is nearly through the bottle, I rest the top of the bottle on a piece of wood and finish the cut. Don't apply too much pressure at the end of the cut. Let the blade do the work. Next, I clean out the bottle and then I very carefully break out the glass siphon tube. Next, I scrub out the interior of the bottle using gravel. I usually purchase this gravel from a pet shop. It's a kind of gravel that's used in aquariums. I could also use pea gravel from a garden supply. And now a paper towel to dry out the interior of the bottle. Next, I'm going to be applying felt to the feet of the base. I'm also going to be putting it on the bottom of the socket, which comes into contact with the table. I love my Swiss Army knife. I carry it with me all the time, and you know what? It has really great scissors. So the last part of the project is installing a switch. I'm going to be using an inline switch, and this is a vintage one I've had lying around for a while. My light bulb of choice for this project is an antique style T9 bulb. It's a long one with an antique looking filament in it that glows really nicely. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And be sure to check out some of the other videos at the Ministry of Temporal Mechanics.